Interior of my Rallye 350 needed refreshing pretty badly, so I decided to go ahead and strip it down and give it a good cleaning. A number of items will be reused. The seat covers are in pretty decent shape, so I won't replace those. The door panels, with a few exceptions, are in good shape. I'll replace the carpet, the headliner, the package tray. A lot of those type of items will all be replaced. Once everything was out of the car, the items I decided I was going to reuse, I gave a good cleaning. Used laundry detergent here on the seat belts, and a nylon bristle brush, and you can see how much dirt's in the webbing. So I got those real clean. They're hanging up to dry, and now they're all ready for reuse when I get to that point. For the seats and the door panels, I just picked up some cleaner at the parts store. Gave everything a good scrubbing. And they weren't in too bad a shape. Once everything was clean, I just stacked everything up in my sunroom, and it'll sit there until I'm ready to reuse it. I needed to get the shifter stick out before I started to lay the carpet. And once the stick was out, started laying the carpet in place, tucking it and trimming it. And I picked up a new shift knob for the shifter. I just like white shift knobs, so I had to have one on the car. And I used different things to weight down the carpet. And I allowed the carpet to sit in the car over summer with these weights on it, trying to get the carpet to take a shape. The dash wood grain had shrunk and it started peeling, so I decided to go ahead and replace all the wood grain in the dash. I also pulled the radio out. I'm going to go with the radio delete. Does anybody listen to an AM radio? And it's something I figured I didn't need, so I'm not going to put that back in. And here the instrument panel, got that out. And when I pulled the 70 wood grain off, I was a little surprised to see there was 71, 72 wood grain underneath it. So I pulled that off also. And I'm going to get ready to clean it and paint it. And when repainting the black, I went ahead and repainted over all of it. There's a little bit of, some of the chrome was missing, so I had some black spots on the edges. And what I decided to do is just repaint all the chrome on the dash with a bright silver. And you know, this car's it's a driver, it's not a show car, so we're just going to clean it up and make it as nice as we can without getting too crazy. I removed the glove box door. The wood grain has the same issues where it had shrunk and it's peeling. And you know, I gave it a good wash with some Dawn detergent to get ready to work on it. I removed the hardware and the hinge and the limiter, travel limiter. I soaked in evapor rust and got the rust off them and cleaned them up and repainted them. Here I just kind of have it reassembled so I don't lose any parts. I ordered a new dash kit from H&H, and one thing about the wood grain is it's laminated, so it shouldn't shrink or peel. And Here's the bright silver paint I used to repaint the chrome on the dash. Like I said, there were some spots with the factory chrome had worn through there, so there were some black spots. I just decided to go ahead and just paint it all silver, so the whole dash will get that silver paint. Here I have the halves of the glove box liner and the center console. Cleaning those with purple cleaner. And got them cleaned up pretty good, so I'm ready to start working on them. One of the pieces is broken, so I'm going to try to repair that. And I took a piece of 30,000 styrene and cut it to fit where the broken piece is. I used some 2-part epoxy putty. I tacked the piece in with super glue, and then I used the epoxy putty to reinforce it. I'm testing my fit and trim it a little bit, and so it fits pretty well. Sanded it out, and it's ready to be painted. Console wood grain was just like the rest of the wood grain. It shrunk and it started peeling, so that's all going to be replaced. And for the plastic pieces, I decided to go ahead and reuse them. Here you can see how dirty the glove box was. It was pretty nasty, so it really needed to be refurbished and cleaned up. I was surprised to see that the rear lens in the console had black paint on it, but then after talking to people, they said the 4-speed cars, the lenses are all painted black, so I'll repaint mine black. I cleaned up everything. All the rusty parts I soaked in Evapor Rust and cleaned them with detergent and repainted them, and they're all ready for reinstall. I got the console out, got a bucket of Dawn dishwashing soap and some toothbrushes, and getting ready to wash it down. Taped off. I'm going to spray the inside with semi-flat black. That way it has a more consistent appearance, because sometimes it's just hard to get that 50-year-old plastic reconditioned where it looks right, so I just went ahead and painted it. I used some epoxy putty on one of the broken mounting posts for the glove box liner. There you can see the post is there and the lens is back in the bottom piece. And there's that black lens. And I got the glove box door back on and adjusted. Looks quite a bit better. I have the liner back in. And it looks pretty good. A lot better than it did. I have the console wood grain glued in place. And again, the trim, originally it was like a chrome, but I just cleaned it up and painted it. Well, it's a start. Still a lot left to do.